Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Kulusevski, Peter, is another Swede of Balkan heritage, and that automatically raises excitement levels. No surprise that he stated...
Zielinski! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And it's Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Szymanski. Poland have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! Goal! Sweden! And Sweden take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and bit hard.
After 23 minutes is Number 17, Ukraine.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's a nicely measured pass. Szymanski. Here's Zielinski. Kiwior. Zalewski. Szymanski. Kulusevski. Piontek. Piontek stood his ground strongly.
This is the time you need that pace.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Kraft. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Lewandowski. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Looking for the runner. No way through, so back it comes. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And now as good a time as any to pull level. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Hits one! And in he goes again! Poland with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Piontek has a go!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Szymanski. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Poland are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Kiwior. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kivior.
Poland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he welcomes it in. Big chance! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, you can't hide away from how important that was.
Substitution for Poland, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lewandowski, number 13, coming on the field, number 11, number 16, number
Isak.
26.
Poland
Substitution in
must
progress.
do something here, and very quickly. Look, Isak! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Substitutions taking place.
Sweden making consecutive changes here. And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's a sharp pass. Zalewski.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kulusevski. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely bit of skill. He's been picked out. He has found the way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And here's Kulusevski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's looking to set free a runner. Good running, strong and purposeful. Szymanski wins the duel this time. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he's picked out the run. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Kraft. That's a sharp pass. Kulusevski. Isak. Forsberg. And we have our very first corner. Zalewski tries to clear.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Forsberg. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Szymanski. Augustinsson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Sweden clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kraft. Zalewski. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Out again for a throw-in. Now it's Zielinski. Zielinski! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Szymanski. That's good play. And that is out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Szymanski. Oh, that's nice. Another throw-in. Szymanski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zielinski. And it's hoisted clear. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Kulusevski.
Sweden showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Augustinson. So what can they make of this? Driving forward, fiddles it through. Bosberg! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Sweden take the lead. Now it's just a question. And we're done. Sweden have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Forsberg claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Please look at the screen for information on how to
Thanks to
find your
Jim.
way around
We both
this
wish you
stadium.
a very good evening.